YouTube, what's up, and welcome back to part 12 of Pokemon Emerald National Dex Edition, using only water-type Pokemon. Now, as you can see on the bottom middle of the screen there, we now only have one more gym badge left to get. As from the previous episode, you know, I'm standing in Moss Deep City, so we just got the 7th gym badge last time out. Now today, we're not gonna get the 8th gym badge today, that'll come tomorrow. But we're gonna do a couple of side quest missions. I guess I could pull up the map and show you something real quick. Alright, so we're gonna take a side quest all the way back to good old Dewford. And then we're gonna surf east a little bit to right about this location. And we're gonna check out the abandoned ship. Mainly because I want to get my hands on another copy of the Ice Beam TM and slap that on Starmie. Now, we couldn't do this side quest before because we need to be able to dive underwater. I don't know why I just did that with my hand, but whatever. It's like an Italian thing, you know, we always use our hands. Now, when you dive underwater in the abandoned ship, you can go through the second half of it and get all the, like the hidden secret keys or whatever, and then get your hands on Ice Beam. Long story short, Ice Beam is a powerful attack, we need it. So we'll do this real quick to start things off today, and then we're going to fly back to Moss Deep and kind of surf south a little bit to about Route 128, I want to say. And again, we have to dive underwater there and check out the Seafloor Cavern, which is where Kyogre is chilling at. Obviously, Kyogre is the GOAT, but as you can see with the team above my head here, I already got a full 6-pack of powerful Pokemon. Is Kyogre better than all 6 of these? You're damn right he is. But it's a little too OP to use a legendary, right? So I'm going to go through the game with that squad you see there above my head. We're not going to catch Kyogre, but we do need to go down to the Seafloor Cavern and beat some ass with all the Team Aqua scrubs that are down there. And then once we do that, we'll finally get access to Sootopolis City, which is where the 8th and final gym is located. And then after that, we surf over to Evergrande City, which is where the Elite Four is. That'll happen on Friday. So that's the story. The plan today is to get all the way up to Sootopolis, but I'll probably run out of time in order to fight the gym in that city. Now, let's do a little team check, I guess. Just so the people can see where we're at here. So we got Swampert here, which obviously was our starter. Strength, Dig, Surf, Mudshot. I'm going to do this kind of quick because I do it at the start of every episode. And nothing really ever changes. Starmie at 37 with Bubble Beam, T-Bolt, Recover, Psychic. Pelipper also at 37 with Aerial Ace, Fly, Shockwave, Water Pulse. Poliwrath at 38. Jeez, bro. Thank you, King.
Kingslayer_16_ gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Fist bump. You're a legend, bro. Let's go. And I got the alerts to work correctly. Not bad. For a dumbass that can't figure out how to work the computer. You're a legend, King. Thank you. Thank you for joining me in the wee hours of the morning before the sun even comes up. We got Poliwrath at 38 with Brick Break, Hypnosis, Bulk Up, and Body Slam. You already know. Poliwrath is a beast. Next up, we got Sharpedo at 37 with Crunch, Slash, Ice Beam, and Rock Smash. And finally, rounding out the squad, we got little Quillfish here at 38 with Sludge Bomb, Spikes, Water Gun, Shadow Ball. You're a legend, bro, for real. Okay, with that being said, we're not going to surf south yet. We'll be back in about 10 minutes here, but we need to do a little side quest Samuel and get our hands on another copy of Ice Beam. Well, we're flying to Dewford. I don't even know what a hype train is. I'm confused at what that message. But anyway. I don't know if I'm supposed to do something or click on something, but I'm just gonna surf across the ocean here. We're gonna go check out this boat. Oh, I probably do need to add more rare candies in the bag too. Actually, 31's not bad. Because we're going to cap off the finale of this game. We're going to beat the Elite Four, which obviously my team is essentially ready to do with that. We're not that far away from level 50 and whatnot. But to cap off this playthrough, we are going to challenge Steven Stone, who is located in Meteor Falls. And he's got a team of all like Pokemon in the 70s. So for the sake of pacing, I'm not going to add like 3 episodes of just grinding against wild Pokemon. I'm going to shove candies down their throat and just level them up real quick. And that way, right after the Elite Four, we just head to Meteor Falls, we beat Steven's ass, and then we win the game. That's the GP. Okay. So I don't really know what to do in the boat, but we're just gonna be chilling here and checking every trash can because Pokemon loves to hide items in the trash can. All right, let's get a battle in. Who are the 2 lowest levels? The 3 guys at 37. Okay. Let's put our shark and our starfish out front and get after it. All right. Demetrius. Got a whale and a Pokeball. Easy matchup for your boy. Oh, these guys are pretty low level too, because you're supposed to come to this. You're supposed to come to this thing like earlier in the game. Although you can't do the whole boat unless you have dive, right? So I didn't bother coming here to just kind of mess around with the trainers in the front half. I want to battle the ones in the back half. They should be higher level, but we'll see. Okay. This might be a little boring because these are such low level that I'm just going to one-shot everything, but it is what it is. We'll crunch the rat, and actually, no, we're not. We're going to crunch the seahorse and psychic the rat. Because Horsey has garbage special defense. Yeah, easy dubs, bro. Easy dubs. We're just chilling here in the greatest Pokemon region ever made. The Hoenn region of Gen 3. Very, very chill, relaxed, you know, kind of vibe in the Hoenn region. Same thing goes with Sinnoh. Sinnoh's pretty chill, too. But I've always loved this game in terms of, like, I don't know, it's just... It's like a super relaxing adventure here. The music's always on point. We're just chilling, bro, you know? What's up, old man? Ships of this sort are rare, so I'm taking a look around. I don't care. There appear to be other cabins. You don't say. Remember those commercials like, thanks, Captain Obvious? That might have been Captain Obvious right there. Isn't it fun here? I just get excited just being here. I'm excited too, brother, but you need to chill. You're a little too excited to check out this ship that has nothing going on. With like holes in the floor everywhere. I don't know. That kid was kind of weird. Let's keep it pushing. Who's this guy? There's a hype chest in my OBS chat. It says open. Should I open it? I got a batter up emote. It says share. Can I share it in the chat? I didn't even type choo choo. It just says that. There's a bear. Yo, that's just kind of fire though. Because I like baseball. Do I get to keep that permanently? And now, King, you have a new emote in front of your name. It's a choo-choo train. It says you're the hype train conductor. That's fire, dude. Let's go. That's hilarious. I mean, honestly, that's sick, dude. I'm kind of jealous you got a train and I don't. It looks kind of fire. All right. Let's crunch this chubby seal here. Send his ass packing. He ain't living that. Sharpedo's about to be at 38 after this battle, too. Machoke? I got something from Machoke. It's called an Ice Beam. We'll freeze this boy. Never mind, he lives on 1 HP. Of course. Seismic Toss will only do 25 damage. Of course it does. Seismic Toss is an attack that deals damage equal to your level. And Machoke was only level 25. He touches my shark, which takes a rough skin recoil, and he just can't handle touching my shark, and he dies. Easy money. Sharpedo is trying to learn Taunt. No thank you. Shit is ass. We do not need that. Actually, Taunt's a good move in competitive, but in a casual playthrough against sailors like this. We don't need that. Okay, we have one other Pokemon at 37 now, which is Big Boss Pelipper. To figure what out. Oh yeah, we need to find the storage key. I heard you. There is like a leftover somewhere, is it? Hey bro, you good, man? I think this guy's seasick. He's like staring over the can like, you know? Oh, he didn't throw up yet. What's up, Big Hoss? He just burped in my face. I'm getting queasy just being aboard this ship. It's not even morning. It's not even moving. Alright, we're out of here. Oh, okay, seismic toss. I got you. I was thinking in my head after you typed that I said like 4 different things. So I was like, which thing is he talking about? Dive ball? Garbage. Actually, you know what? I think I need the storage key. I think the leftovers might be in that room. They're somewhere on this ship, I know that. This is a perfect place to go exploring. It's exciting here. Why is everyone so excited on this boat, bro? I bet there's amazing treasures on board. That I do hope so as well, buddy. Yay! It's a ship! Alright, little kid. How did you even get out here, like, unsupervised? You see the little floaty, inflatable tube? Like, around this kid's, around the waist? I mean, you had to float across the entire ocean to get here. There's no shot that this kid just, like, snuck away from his parents and just floated across the open ocean, bobbing and weaving all the Sharpedos that are out there, you know? That's... yeah, for real. Wait, what? The freaking Mystic Ticket is on here? Dude, okay. This game is sick, because this is very close to the regular Emerald version, but it's got a slight twist, being National Dex Edition. AKA, all 386 Pokemon are available in the first 3 gens. But the Mystic Ticket, along with the Old Sea map, which I found last episode, those let you catch legendaries, so we're going to have to check that out at some point. That's crazy. Again, I'm not going to use the legendaries. Oh, hold on. First we gotta deal with this child here. But, damn, I think I might put that in the finale. Like, before we go fight Steven, I'm going to go around and, like, encounter all the legendaries. Bro's got a Slowpoke, which is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. But I ain't using it in this playthrough. It is a water type, so I could, but I didn't find one earlier. So I'm gonna roll with what I got. Get rid of the Slowpoke, hit level 38, not bad. And that was all Charlie had. Just a Slowpoke. Easy money. Oh, right into a double battle. Okay. Strength and compassion. Those are a trainer's treasures. That was like a tongue twister, that last sentence. I'm not good at swimming, but I am good at battles. Okay, Chooch. Keep telling yourself that. Let me see what you got on the left side there. The magnifying glass guy has an Aerodactyl, and you have a freaking seal. She tried to tell me she was good at battling, and she sends out a seal. Nah. That chick's out of her mind. We'll Bubble Beam the Pterodactyl here, and Shockwave the seal, and they both die. Obviously, due to the difference in levels. Easy money. Now, I think after this little side quest here, I think when we go to the Seafloor Cavern, it might be later when we go back to catch Kyogre, but you do at some point in the Seafloor Cavern get your hands on the TM for Earthquake, which obviously Swampert desperately needs, because Dig is just not a very good attack, and it takes 2 turns, which drives me crazy. Alright, this is another double battle here. I want to put Lord Quillfish in front. And we'll leave Pelipper up there too. Oh, we were searching for treasures, but we discovered a trainer instead. Damn right. Butterfree and Beautifly. Butterfree is way better than Beautifly. You can't beat the OGs, man. Let's go Aerial Ace into Beautifly to destroy it. And we'll Sludge Bomb Butterfree. Which, I mean, I hope this kills. I'm 13 levels higher. Yeah. Everything I attack should be an Hoko. But you never know. I do have some Pokemon with garbage attack stats. Like Pelipper. $1,600 for the win. Not bad. And this chick gives me her phone number even though she's standing right next to her boyfriend. Interesting play. I'm not sure how he's gonna feel about that. Okay, this is the end, right? There's just... yeah. We gotta give this guy the, okay, yeah. Oh, we had to come here for the storage key, though. But once you get to the end and you find the scanner item, I believe you take it back to this guy. And he trades you for either a Deep Sea Tooth or a Deep Sea Scale. And those are 2 evolution items for Clamperl, which is a split Evo Pokemon. And, is this Leftovers or Ice Beam? It is Ice Beam. Okay, I got you. So then where the heck are the Leftovers, man? I know they're on here somewhere. I'm gonna keep looking. Did I ever talk to this guy? I don't remember if I did. I should have read that. Alright, anyway, here's where we can dive. And, I'm gonna... oh, I haven't taught dive to anybody yet. That's right. Okay. Well, while I'm in the bag, let's just give Ice Beam to Starmie. Now, towards the end of last episode, I mentioned that I was only going to use one HM per Pokemon, so obviously we taught Swampert Surf. Of course, if I really wanted to, I could give everybody Surf, and it would really help offensively, because a lot of Pokemon still have Water Gun. But that's not the point, man. We're only going to use each HM once, and I think I'm going to save... so Dive is essentially the same thing as Dig, 60 base power, 2 turn attack. I'm going to save Waterfall for Sharpedo, and that means Dive will go on either Poliwrath here or Quillfish. Obviously, Starmie doesn't need it, Swampert has Surf, and Pelipper can't learn it. So with Sharpedo getting Waterfall, Dive is between Quillfish and Poliwrath. However, Poliwrath and Quillfish are both special attackers, but Quillfish has a better special attack, so I think that's where I'm going to go with it. Poliwrath's special attack stat is just horrendous. And, you know, slightly stronger than Water Gun, so we'll take Dive. I forgot after... right at the end of last episode I got Dive, but I was trying to decide who to teach it to. But I forgot I said that, and that's why we didn't have it yet. Alright. Let's do this. I really want to find these leftovers. I don't really care much about the scanner. Because those Deep Sea Tooth and Scale items, you know, like to evolve Clamperl, I'm not using either of those Pokemon, so... we have to unlock these doors in a certain order. Well, only one is unlocked at a time. You gotta find the keys. Okay, I saw that up there. There's like, when you... there's a little shimmering glimpse on the floor when you first walk in the room. But as you progress farther, they get harder and harder to find. Waterstone. Not bad. What was that? The room 1 key? That'd be this one. Okay. Alright. There was one here. It's bright and shiny, but it's just trash. It must have been this one then. Room 4. Okay. That'll be in the top row. And we got Rain Dance. Not bad. Quillfish does have Swift Swim. My only Swift Swim user. So maybe. Alright, this would either be room 4 or room 6. It's room 6, okay. Okay, there was one in the trash can, one right here, and one like right there, I think. Okay, so it's this one. Room 6. Okay. I didn't see any shimmering glimpses. Luxury ball? Nah, man. I want the leftovers. Where's that at? Oh, I see. You probably have to walk in room 5. Okay. And that's where it'll show you where the locations are, but then it's blocked off. Okay. I don't remember, but I know at least like 2 of them. There wasn't one there. Really? I think there was one in this chair, right? No? Huh? Oh, it was right next to the chair, okay. Interesting. We might have to just tap A everywhere on the floor here. Luckily, I found it. Alright, get me out of here, man. That's the key to the last room, which will probably just have the scanner. That's weird, though. I never found the leftovers. I thought it said it was on the boat here. Anyway, I'm gonna go trade this in just, you know, for people to see what it does. But again, we're not gonna utilize the reward. That's kind of whatever. I feel like I checked every trash can in every room, so that's weird that I didn't find it. It could be one of those things where you don't get it till after the Elite Four, having to come back. Sometimes that happens. I kind of remember it being in a trash can somewhere, though. I guess not. That's really weird. Anyway. Let's trade this in and then fly back to Moss Deep. Oh, that's a scanner. Indeed. Yeah, exactly. Just keep tapping until you find it. Listen, can I get you to deliver that to Captain Stern? Of course. I want to investigate this ship a little bit more. Of course, we have to go run everyone's errands for them. Great. Alright, Pelipper, I cannot fly here for some reason. Even though I'm definitely on the outside of the boat. Interesting. That's okay, it's not that far of a run, and thankfully there's no wild Pokemon in here. That would be annoying if there was. Okay, Captain Stern is located, well, in Slateport, but where? I don't remember. He might still be at the harbor. Yeah, I think this is, okay. Oh, dude, that item you have, that's a scanner. That would sure help us on our explorations. I got you, big dog. Dude, would you trade your scanner for something? Like, say, a deep sea tooth or deep sea scale? Sure. So you'll trade it for my deep sea tooth. Indeed. Thanks, dude. This will help our research a lot. You're welcome, Stern. Anytime, brother. Yeah, I know, right? I'm not very good at, what's it called? I just blanked on the word. Of, like, wheeling and dealing, you know, for the trade. I should have got more out of that. He just offered me the bare minimum. I'm like, sure, I'll take it, you know? Instead of, like, yeah, you can have the scanner, but you gotta give me both, you know? Not just one. But, oh well. Alright. Let's spray a repel and get after it here. Hello? Oh, it's May. What's up, May? How you doing? Hi, dude. I was just in Pacific Log a little while ago. I saw a giant green Pokemon flying high in the sky. May, you are high as a kite, alright? I've never seen anything like it. I wonder what it was. Is this maybe a major discovery? Stay off drugs, kids. Don't be like May. She's sitting there just like laying in the grass like, dude, what is that giant green snake in the sky? May, relax, alright? Okay, back to the repel pocket. And let's go dive underwater. I mean, at some point I'll probably fight all the trainers on this route, but... Actually, let me do this double battle. I know this item right here is a rare candy that's being gate-kept by these two. And I think one of them has electric-type Pokemon. Probably the dude with the yellow hair. The guitar guy. So let's put Big Pert in front. And actually, I'm gonna... No, not Poliwrath. Because I think the chick has flying-type Pokemon. This is like a Manectric Swellow type battle here. We should have a slow and methodical match. I'm down. I'm not trying to speedrun this game. I'm just here chilling, having a good time. So I'm down for a slow and methodical. Manectric Gligar. Oh, right. National Dex mode. I forgot the teams are switched up. We'll Water Pulse this bat. And Mud Shot the dog. And Pelipper's dead. Because Manectric hits the 70% Thunder. Wonderful! Bye, Pelipper. Okay. Sharpedo, I guess? I don't know. Because we can go for an Ice Beam. It's like 4x on Gligar. It'll absolutely destroy that thing. It's alright, I think I have a couple revives in the bag, so I don't have to go back. Furret? The hell? Alright, bro's going for Harden, but he doesn't realize that I just got all those special attacks. We Ice Beam Gligar. And I'll Surf as well. I don't want to click Mud Shot because it's like 95 accuracy. It might miss the Furret. I'd rather get the guaranteed chip with Surf and also chip whatever else comes out here. Skarmory, okay. Skarmory, of course, is one of the bulkiest Pokemon of all time, so it's always good to get a little chip on it. We get the crit on Furret too, which... How does your Furret know Surf? I didn't realize that Pokemon could get Surf. Alright, we'll crunch the Metallic Bird and finish him off with a Surf. Get the double KO. Do you think anybody ever plays through Generation 2, the Johto region, and actually uses a Furret? That'd be crazy. Pokemon's pretty bad. But you know, there's got to be some kind of Furret enjoyers out there. It's just the law of averages. For real. Alright, we'll grab this rare candy, and then I gotta revive my dead pelican here. Which I do have 2 of them. Not bad. And a Hyper Potion. Okay. I'm trying to think if I need any I have all the HMs. I have Rock Smash, Strength, all that. I'm pretty sure we need that down here. Oh no, not the bots. The bots are pulling up. Trying to advertise their free viewers. Oh, okay. Let me do this real quick. I don't know how to do it. If I click on their name, it says follow or whisper. I don't want to do either one. I want to permaban that thing. Get out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that. I was gonna say there should be a rock with a heart scale somewhere under the water, but I thought maybe I passed it. Yeah, there we go. See ya. You can go do your bot thing somewhere else. This ain't the place for that, big dog. We are all about authenticity around here, okay? No cheap viewers, no free viewers. I could care less. I want real people in this chat. We don't like the potatoes around here. All right. We find the submarine that Team Aqua stole and then subsequently crashed. Somehow they drove the submarine through this tiny little opening, this tiny little door. Submarine's like 3 times the size of the doorway. But somehow they managed to squeeze through here and then crashed into the rock. Not bad. Submarine Explorer number 1 is painted on the hull. This is the submarine that Team Aqua stole in Slateport. You don't say. Team Aqua must have gone ashore here. Okay, let's go ashore and beat some ass. You already know. I do need to spray a repel though. There is wild Pokemon in here and we don't like the wild Pokemons. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. We got Rock Smash, we got Strength. We're good to go. We got this guy standing up here trying to act like a tough guy. We're about to go teach him a lesson. You know what? I'm about to put my super buff Poliwag in front. We're gonna smack this guy around a little bit. Yeah. What's up, bro? We don't need a kid around. Go home already. Buddy, I'm about to send your ass packing. I don't, you know, you be talking all this smack and you're gonna send out a Zubat or something stupid. Even worse, a Wishcash. Actually, level 36 is not, that's not bad. Let's see if I can two-shot it with Brick Break, but I don't know. I don't know if Poliwrath is strong enough to two-hit KO this thing. Yeah, see? Barely. But Wishcash is just going to get very confused and boost his special defense up. Not do any damage to me. I'm going to put it to sleep. Because I can. Just kidding, I missed. And bro does have Earthquake, okay. Damn it, Poliwrath. You got to put him to sleep. That does 0 damage. Just goes to show how terrible of a Pokemon Wishcash is. Bro, okay. 2 things here, right? Bro went to sleep and gets all the way back to full HP. Pissing me off, Wishcash. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna bulk up and get big on him. Now we 2-hit KO him with Brick Break. Okay, so 2 things about that Earthquake, right? 3 things, actually. Earthquake is one of the strongest moves in the game at base 100 power, right? Everybody knows that Earthquake is 100 power. Top 5 strongest moves in the game. Additionally, Wishcash is half ground type, which means he gets the stab boost, STAB. It's an acronym for same type attack bonus. So that means because he is ground type, like the move Earthquake, he gets a 1.5x multiplier to the damage of that move. So really, if Wishcash or any other ground type uses Earthquake, it goes from 100 base power all the way up to 150 base power. Extremely powerful attack. Thing number 3, my Poliwrath, as you can see, there is a lonely nature. What that means is that it boosts my physical attack, but it lowers my physical defense. So my Poliwrath has bad physical defense, which is what Earthquake does damage against. And you put all those things together, 150 base power Earthquake to my bad physical defense, and that shit only did 30 damage. 31. It went from 130 down to 99. Wishcash is ass. That was like a very long story to get to the conclusion that Wishcash is ass. This Pokemon's terrible. And there you go. That's your 45-minute explanation on why Wishcash is garbage. Okay, there's a lot going on in this room. But luckily, I played this game so many times, I remember you're supposed to get to the top left corner. So they can't trick me with their puzzles. Look, we have door number 1 down there. And then, well, I can't show off the other 2, but there's 2 doors up top. So it's like, which way do I go between the 3 doors? I'll give you a hint, it's the top left. We don't want to go that way. We don't want to go that way. We want this one. And now we gotta surf through this puzzle. Which you basically just hold forward in this puzzle. You just kind of keep going. Oh, no. Never mind, I guess we have to go this way. You have to loop all the way around the, yeah, and then get to the top left. Ooh, do I go down or do I go left? I don't know. I was right. Okay, that was easy. Normally, it takes a lot to, like, get through this thing. Because if you go the wrong way, you're going to be spinning circles, going through all different kinds of rooms, because you're confused. Now, you can have 2 different options here. If you are an L7 weenie, okay, I don't know if that was backwards or not, but you get the point. And you don't have the sauce to fight those 2 trainers, you can do this puzzle over here and just completely avoid them. However, I'm shiced and I'm doing both. I'm going to show you how to solve this puzzle, but then I'm going to go back and beat some ass, too. Oh, I have to use strength. Whoops. Yeah, for real. Okay, hopefully I don't mess this up. I could just push this one the whole way, right? Yeah, I could, but you can also push this one this way. It doesn't really matter. Either way, if you want to avoid these trainers, you just move those rocks around, and then you're like, you know. I'm pretty sure when I walk through that door, actually, is when I get Earthquake. But first, we're going to fight, and we're going to go with... I mean, everyone's like at 38, so okay, it doesn't really matter. Let's go with whatever I have in front. I should have read the text, but I was just kind of plowing through it. We'll read this guy's text. For our dream to become real, we need the power of Pokemon. But meddlers like you use the power of Pokemon to mess with us, even at a place like this. Life just doesn't work the way we need to. Amen, brother. But I don't feel sorry for you. I'm still going to beat your ass and take your money. Oh, we get to fight Shelly here. Shelly has a good team, obviously, because she's the admin. She's high up in the ranks. Alright, well, luckily I put Swampert out in front. We got some things we can do to poison types here. Intimidate is annoying, though. By the way, at the time of recording this, because people are going to see it, you know, years from now on YouTube. Yesterday, sorry, the time of recording this is July 23rd. Actually, that's not a time, that's a day. Yesterday, on July 22nd, they had a Pokemon Presents, and they showed off Mega Dragonite, but they also showed a Arbok, and one of the I don't know, evil team leaders, I guess, in the upcoming Pokemon Legends ZA. He has an Arbok, and he also had like a little Mega like pin on his shirt. We need to switch out Poliwrath. He can't do shit. So we don't have any confirmation yet. But I'm telling you right now, by the time you see this in the future, you'll know about Mega Arbok. But we don't know about Mega Arbok. But I'm telling you right now, that's going to be a thing. Along with Mega Starmie. Just calling it out. It's coming. Mega Dragonite, by the way, looks really bad. I'm not a fan. So hopefully Starmie and Arbok get better looking Megas. We'll have to see. Okay, the thing about Dragonite, though, like, even though it looks horrible, it's going to be extremely powerful. Because we'll Psychic this snake and just destroy it. And I guess Surf. What happens when Pokemon gain Mega Evolution is more importantly, they get 100 BST, base stat total increase. So Dragonite, if you go look at Dragonite's stat spread, it's insane. That Pokemon is extremely powerful. And you're telling me they're going to add plus 100? You know, they spread it around. They don't add plus 100 to every stat, but it's going to get faster. It's going to get stronger. It's going to get bulkier, and it's already, well, it's not fast, but it's already powerful and bulky. Oh, we got T-Bolt for this fat turtle. Nice. So yeah, dude. Even though Mega Dragonite looks dumb, bro's about to be a problem. Extremely powerful Pokemon. I'm kind of excited to see what the stats look like, but I'm not excited for the design. It looks pretty bad. Alright, you just bit my Starfish. That was kind of messed up. But we could just finish you off with this combo right here. Actually, Blastoise might live this. Because it's not a stab T-Bolt, but yeah, exactly. I should have went for Surf, and now my Starfish is dead. Oh no, he lived. Not bad. I missed? Big brain play right here, because Blastoise might protect. We're going to Bubble Beam Absol to get rid of it, because he doesn't have Sucker Punch yet. How did I miss Strength? Does Absol have, like, a... Wait, I missed Bubble Beam? What? Did both my Pokemon get their accuracy lowered? I don't know. I'm confused at what I'm looking at right now. Huh? Strength and Bubble Beam are both 100% accurate, so I don't know how I missed those attacks. Sometimes I talk so much, so I'm not even paying attention to what's going on. I must have got hit with like a sand attack or something. Anyway. I might actually need that Starfish for the boss fight coming up, so I'm going to revive it. Alright, Pert gets all the way to 40, which is not bad. Bro's looking nice and powerful now. Shut up, Jelly. Give me your cash. Alright, let's use this revive here, and then I'm gonna rip some potions too. Because this might be a tough fight. We'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna use another hyper potion on Poliwrath too. And then do I have any like regular potions for Swampert? Like a citrus berry or something? I got 2 orange berries. Let's just use up those. Heal my 10 HP. Okay. Alright, please tell me this is where I get Earthquake. Oh, another rock puzzle. Let me not make sure I don't mess this up. That would be embarrassing. After I just said these are really easy to figure out. We're good, we're good. Woo! Okay. Alright, here we go. This is what I've been looking for the whole playthrough, man. TM26. Swampert, you are learning a new move, buddy. Oh, Sharpedo and Poliwrath can learn it too, but that don't matter. We need this on our starter here. Now the thing is, do I get rid of Dig or Mudshot? Mudshot's kind of fire because it lowers speed, right? If I Mudshot first against something that's faster, I slow him down and then I can outspeed him the subsequent turn and finish him off with EQ. I hate Mudshot because it can miss, right? 95 accuracy. But I also hate Dig because it takes 2 turns to go off and I don't like waiting that long. Let's get rid of Dig. Although, again, shoutouts to the one homie that was in here last week. The homie Board. Because I was struggling against the gym leader Norman fight. And he said, hey, bro. What the fuck you doing? Slap Dig on your Marshtomp and you'll win. And he was right. Because you can play around Slacking's horrible ability, Truant. Where it attacks every other turn. So you can just kind of control it with Dig. Alright, Repel's effect wears off. That's another tongue twister. So we go squirt another one, even though we only take like 10 more steps inside here. That's okay. I would run into like 12 Pokemon if I didn't spray that Repel. Exactly. Okay, who do we lead off against old Archie here? Oh, he's not even here yet, but once we step up to where Kyogre is, bro's like, hey, you know, get out of here. I'm like, what are you gonna do about it, man? I think we lead off with a little Quillfish and set up. Maybe I get a layer up, you know, get those spikes going. Yeah, Quillfish does have spikes. Okay, I kind of like the idea because I don't know if this guy's gonna have a good team or not. Usually they don't. You know, these guys always have garbage teams. Hold it right there, Buckaroo. What do you want, Archie? So it was you, after all. What did I do? I don't understand. Behold, see how beautiful it is. The sleeping form of the ancient Pokemon, Kyogre, aka the GOAT. I have waited so long for this day to come. It surprises me how you've managed to chase me here, but that's all over now. For the realization of my dream, you must disappear now. Yeah, okay, buddy. You know. What do you got, man? Only 3 Pokemon? That's it? Okay, of course you have something with Earthquake when I send out my little poisonous fish. I'm still gonna get a layer up. I'll sacrifice this to an Earthquake. And he goes for a normal attack that won't even kill me. Okay. Interesting play, Piloswine. Now, predicting the Earthquake, we send out our bird, who is not on the ground, so it does not get hit by Earthquakes. And I'm gonna kill it with Water Pulse. And he goes takedown again. What are you doing, man? This takedown is a normal type attack. It doesn't do anything because this thing is half ice, half ground. But yeah, sure, go ahead and click takedown, buddy. Let me know how that works out for you. Pelipper's offensive stats are horrible, by the way, so it's not gonna OHKO a Piloswine. But that's okay, man. That's okay. Bro goes for a super potion thinking that's going to save him, but it won't. Because now I just get 2 free turns to finish it off. Didn't even need the second turn. Waste of a potion, thank you. Alright. Just because this guy was talking mad shit before the battle, I'm going to 6-0 his team. He's not getting any KOs right here. Although this Pokemon's kind of a problem. Starmie obviously could OHKO it with Psychic, but Crobat's faster and it might 2-shot Starmie. How bad's my defense? 79? That's not horrible. Obviously, Swampert can take hits from this thing all day, so I'm just going to go into it. It's just that it might take like 3 Surfs to kill it, whereas Starmie could kill it with 1 Psychic. But see, like, Crobat can't even damage me. Yeah. Only because Archie was pulling up talking shit. I'm gonna sweep his ass 6-0. Like, he's not even gonna get a KO on anything. We gotta teach him a lesson. Although I think he has a Blastoise in the back, so that could be kind of a problem. He might have it for Alligator too, actually. He's wasting another Super Potion here, which is okay. By the way, if you use potions in a battle, you're a scrub. You can't. Potions are for outside of battle. When the battle's over, you get that's cheap, man. Don't be doing that in battle. He does have Big Gator. Okay. I'm gonna try to 2-shot it with Earthquake. How much does Slash do? It doesn't do anything. Yeah, no. He uses a potion, I get a critical hit and kill his ass. That's why you don't potion in battle. Fight me like a man. Come on, Archie. Does this kill him? It does. Bye! You didn't even take out a single Pokemon, bro. How do you call yourself the Aqua leader? Really? Easy money. What do you got to say for yourself now, Jump? Foo. I commend you. I must recognize that you are truly gifted. Finally, somebody realizes it. You know? That's what I've been trying to tell everybody, man. I'm him. But I have this in my possession. With this red orb, I can make Kyogre. The red orb suddenly began shining by itself. Oh no. Oh shit, you done pissed off the goat. This thing is gonna go for Water Spout and just kill both of us. Okay, it ran away. Thank you. Where did Kyogre go? It's a message from our members outside. Yes, what is it? It's raining heavily? Good. That should have happened. That's why we awakened Kyogre, to realize Team Aqua's vision of expanding the sea. What? It's raining far harder than we envisioned. You're in danger. Everybody's in danger. You just woke up the most powerful Pokemon ever created. What the hell did you think was going to happen, buddy? I mean, what? That can't be. That's just not possible. Hold your position and monitor the situation. If I got told those orders and I was staring at a Kyogre, I'd be down the sideline, bro. Ain't no way I'm going to fuck around and find out, you know? There's something wrong. The red orb is supposed to awaken and control Kyogre. But why? Why did Kyogre disappear? Why? Oh, shit. Team Magma coming in hot. What have you wrought? You have finally awoken Kyogre, haven't you? Yeah, he messed up. What will happen to the world if this downpour continues for all eternity? The world's landmass will drown in the deepening sea. What? Don't get all high and mighty with me. Wasn't it you, Team Magma, that infuriated Groudon? So long I have this red orb, I should be able to control Kyogre. I should be able to control it. Should. We don't have the time to argue about it here. Get outside and see for yourself. See what you've wrought as the world that we desired. Dude, come on, you have to get out of here too. Don't tell me what to do, Maxie. What happened? This is the wretched scene? Did I make a horrible mistake? Yeah. I only wanted... Do you understand now, Archie? Do you finally see how disastrous your dream turned out to be? We have to hurry. We have to do something before the situation goes completely out of control. Dude, don't say anything. I've been standing here for 5 minutes and I haven't said a word. But what, you know, that's kind of the plan, Maxie. I know that I have no right to be critical of Archie, but the way things are now, I doubt that we humans will be capable of doing anything about it. That's true. But neither can we stand by and just watch helplessly. The responsibility for putting an end to this falls to Archie and me. This defies belief. Those super ancient Pokemon, their power is unbelievable. They've upset the balance of nature. These two guys are absolute potatoes, man. Oh, what's up, Steven? Dude, what is happening? I don't know, I was just kind of here chilling and all of a sudden, you know, it started to rain. Very intensely. This is terrible. After the scorching heat wave ended, this deluge began. If this doesn't stop, all of Hoenn, no, the whole world will drown. This huge rain cloud is spreading from above Sootopolis. What in the world has taken place there? There's no point arguing here. Sootopolis might provide answers. Dude, I don't know what you intend to do, but I don't do anything reckless. Okay? I'm going to Sootopolis. Okay. Me too, I guess. Now, where exactly are we on the map? Sootopolis should just be off to the west here. Okay, it's slightly up and then west. I got you. I don't really want Quillfish out in front. Let's put the shark out here. Not bad. What the hell are you looking at, lady? Hold on. Hold on. She was watching me surf by and she's like, slow down, you know? Like the old lady that sits on the front porch and yells at cars that go by down the street. I didn't like the way she was looking at me. I had to go back and teach her a lesson here. Gloom? I got an ice beam for that ass. And I just hope it KOs it in one shot. Why is the sunlight out? It was just raining. I'm kind of confused. Anyway. Maybe it changes every other turn, because Groudon and Kyogre are just making the weather go crazy right now. Got a gold duck. Okay, it's still sunny. We just crunched this duck twice and it should go down. Because my shark has got those black glasses on, giving me a boost to dark type attacks. Okay, easy money. Let's continue surfing. We just made a quick pit stop to steal this lady's probably like 1,500 bucks. She'll give me for the win. Let's see. 1632. Not bad. I like it. Alright, I think we gotta go farther up though before we cut west. Bob and weave. We don't need to fight that one. Okay, here we go. Oh, just got really sunny. I didn't bring my sunglasses with me. Alright, this is the outer edge of Sootopolis City. However, the whole city's like in the crater of a mountain, so we have to dive in there. And then in subsequent journeys we can just fly there, but first time in we have to come in this way. And now we are about to witness one of the greatest cutscenes in video gaming history. This is shiest right here. Watch this. Super sick cutscene. Fire music to go with it too. By the way, that's not a good matchup for Groudon. He would get fried. Bro's literally weak to water moves. But they're causing such a ruckus that Rayquaza is going to come down out of the sky and yell at him, tell him to shut the hell up. Oh wait, that doesn't happen yet. Oh, I can't go through the middle? Imagine I went through the middle and Kyogre just ripped off like a surf and just destroyed me. Flipped me off my my ride here. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Hold on, we don't want any wild tentacles popping up and spoiling the moment here. We gotta squirt another repel. I didn't even realize I could take a second to heal. I thought we had to go right in the cutscene. Nah, first we gotta go find Rayquaza, and then we gotta come back here and Rayquaza comes out of the sky and and yells at both of them. That's how we get the weather to stop. But this, of course, is the city. Well, I mean, you just saw the 8th gym, but we can't get into it because Dumb and Dumber are blocking the door over here. These guys are supposed to be like the leaders of the evil team, and they're like, what do we do? Dude, please help us. Absolute scrubs. One of them's got a Charizard, one of them's got a Feraligatr, and they don't even, you know, they don't even know what to do. This guy right here, though, he does know what to do. Those Pokemon fighting, Groudon and Kyogre, the 2 super ancient Pokemon, were awakened from a long sleep. Yeah, by those 2 dorks behind us. And now they are smashing each other with their uncontrollable energy. Dude, you being here now, I'll take to mean that you're prepared to become involved in this crisis. Weird sentence, but yes, Steven, I'm ready. Well then, there's someone that I'd like you to meet. Come with me, please. Okay. This is quite the long adventure. Listen, dude. Does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think Pokemon are to be feared? But that's not true. Pokemon are really more... Why am I asking you this? You already know. Yeah, why are you talking, man? Just keep walking. You could have said that while we were walking. You know, you didn't have to stop and turn around. This guy's kind of weird. But he is a powerful trainer, so I gotta give him a little respect here. He tells the old man to get the hell out of the way. Okay, here we are. Inside here, you'll find someone named Wallace. I think you have what's needed to help him. Let's go find out. The Cave of Origin. There is wild Zubats in here, so we gotta make sure our repel is active. Alright, what's up, Wallace? Where you at, bro? Ah, so you were a dude. In the flesh, baby. I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Sootopolis, but something came up. So now, I've entrusted my mentor, Hoenn, with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the 2 Pokemon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon. Yeah, everybody keeps saying that. But there aren't just 2 super ancient Pokemon. There is one more somewhere. Somewhere there is a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It is said it was Rayquaza that becalmed the 2 combatants in the distant past. But even I have no clue as to where Rayquaza's whereabouts. Well, I'm just a kid, man. I don't know where Rayquaza is. He's like, maybe you know where he is. Dude, do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? Sure, he's in the Sky Pillar. The Sky Pillar? That's it. It must be the Sky Pillar. Dude, there's not a moment to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away. I don't even know where the Sky Pillar is. I like how he tells me, like, we'll head to the Sky Pillar, and he just ditches my ass and goes there without me. Thanks, buddy. Just kidding. Of course I know where it is, but it's quite a long ways away from here. And I have not been to, let me just show you on the map. I haven't been to the nearest city, which is Pacific Log Town. The Sky Pillar is like right here, or maybe even like right here. Regardless, we need to surf around the long way. And instead of going to the Sky Pillar right away, I'm actually going to go to Pacific Log. That way it's tagged as a fly location later. And then we can go back there. Because, well, yeah, you'll see. We need to go back eventually for Rayquaza. Let's talk to Steven, I guess. The Sky Pillar. I've never been there. I wonder where it could be. I don't know. Actually, I guess we can just surf out. I'm trying to think of what's the fastest way to get there. Yeah, see, in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you can like fly to the different routes and then just surf over, but not in this game. You can only fly to cities back in the day. So we're gonna have to dive back out of here and go around the long way. That's alright. I just realized I was trying to see how long the recording has been going for, and I forgot to click record again. So I'm gonna have to download the stream VOD and just hope that there's not too many drop frames. I'm a scrub when it comes to that. I always forget to hit record. Because that ensures you have like a good video quality. If I was actually doing a separate recording the whole time, but since I'm not, we are now reliant on the Twitch VOD, which will have to turn into the YouTube video. But if I get drop frames and stuff like that, then it's gonna make for a rough experience. Oh well. Nothing I can do now. We got a long way to surf here. We're gonna bob and weave that chick for the second time in a row. We already fought you. I don't really want to fight all these trainers. It's gonna take too long. I'd rather... You can always come back and fight them later. Convenient time for the repel to wear off, you know. I knew as soon as I clicked A that that guy was gonna keep turning around. Whatever. Swimmer Reed. Got a little shelter. It's alright, we can bite this thing too. Not to protect, bro. Tries for the double protect. And I would kind of expect this to KO in one hit because Shelter has really good physical defense, but of course back in Gen 3 before the physical special split, which came around in Gen 4, Crunch was actually categorized as a special attack. In later games, of course, it's a physical attack. Now, Mantine is kind of the opposite of Shelter. Shelter has really good physical defense and bad special defense. This guy is the opposite. He's got really good special defense, so we need to go for Slash, which is a physical attack. I get the crit, but either way, that would have done way more than... like, Crunch would have done less than half. He gets hit by recoil from his move and my rough skin, and goes down. Easy money. Alright, let me throw somebody else in front. Spread the levels around a little bit. Now that Shark got a level. We go with Starmie or Pelipper? Let's go with Pelipper. Both Pelipper and Starmie are going to be very clutch too in the... thought I had a repel on. I don't, it just wore off. In the next gym fight, here we have a mirror match between Pelicans here. But mine has an electric attack. That's kind of where I was going with that sentence anyway. The next gym, or the 8th and final gym, of course, is a water type gym. And Pelipper and Starmie both have electric attacks, so they're going to be very clutch in this upcoming fight. Okay, one wild Pokemon and Pelipper gets a level. It's not bad. Let's get one for Starmie too. And then I gotta hit a repel though. I'm in the middle of a triathlon, but sure, why don't we battle? Okay. You dropped your Pokeball on the floor there and it broke in half. Just FYI. Alright, this chick also has a seagull. But for some reason decided not to evolve it, even though it evolves before 27. That Pokemon can evolve at level 25, so I'm not sure what she's doing here, but... You know, however you want to live your life, man, go for it. And there's my cousin. My nephew, actually. She doesn't have a water stone either, clearly. Easy money. Okay. Thank you, Allison, for that very boring fight. You can go back to your triathlon now. And after your triathlon, you should probably train up your Pokemon. Just a little tip for you, you know? Okay, this thing has to be over level 38. It's a freaking wild Slowbro, no way. This is going to give some good experience, actually. I kind of want to add this to the team, but I'm not going to, because I already have Psychic Water with Starmie. But Slowbro is better than half the members on my squad. Whoops, wrong button. So we're just going to Thunderbolt it into Oblivion here. But that right there, Slowbro, that's in my top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time. I need to make a video like that for YouTube. I will eventually, but I just got to figure out, dude, everything I do is like over an hour long. I need to find a way to make a video like that, like between 20 and 30 minutes. Because unfortunately, nobody these days has the patience to sit through a whole hour or 2 hour video. Nobody has attention spans anymore. So I need to learn to start making videos that are like less than a half hour. Gyarados, easy money for a Thunderbolt. That'll one-shot for sure, and then, nah. I'll be close to getting a level up off this, but I think I'll fall just short. Unless I get like 2,500 off this Gyarados, which maybe. We'll see. Easy Oko, 4x weak to electric, and only 1,500, yeah. That was pretty close. I thought I would have needed like a little over 2,000 for that level up. Alright, we should be getting close to the town here. That chick turns around right as I was pulling up, so we avoid that battle. And now we're here in Pacific Log. Not much going on in this town. But we will heal at the Pokemon Center here to tag it as a fly location for the future. Not bad at all. Okay. Then we're going to take a short surf back where I just came from to find the Sky Pillar. And go tell Rayquaza like, hey bro, we need your help, big dog. I guess my repel wore off. I didn't even realize that. Alright, well we might actually get a level off this Baltoy. If I can get like 300 experience from it. And then I could switch up the leads and I guess do this next double battle. Because why not? Only 124? That was annoying. Alright, I'm just going to leave it in front then. Get a little bit of experience here. Zoomerl and Shelder. Okay. We'll probably just... I'm just going to T-Bolt the Shelter to get rid of it. And we get I don't have anything that can one-shot a Zoomerl, so we'll just chip it a little bit. And then finish it off next turn with T-Bolt. Alright, there's 39 on Starmie, not bad. Oh, bro's got double edge. I'm trying to get that. I want to get that move for Sharpedo. It's stronger than Slash, obviously. Slash is just a base 70 power normal attack, and double edge is 120. It's almost twice as strong. And yet, like, yes, the caveat of that is it comes with recoil damage, but it doesn't matter when you're Sharpedo and you have a 0 defensive stat. Fight this guy too. You're just trying to one-shot everything you can, so I want the most powerful attacks I can get on Sharpedo. Because if I go for something like Slash and the opponent lives the hit because it's a weak move, I'm going to get KO'd in return by like any attack. And there is... I think it actually might be in Sootopolis. There's a move tutor somewhere in this game, I think, that gives you double edge. If not, it was Fire Red, Leaf Green. I don't remember. I'm going to look that up before tomorrow's stream. Alright. Easy money, we outspeed the Sharpedo and KO it. Which is good because I might get KO'd in return by a crunch, but... Like I was just saying, Sharpedo has no defenses. It's gonna die to any hit. Alright, not bad. I kind of feel like throwing Quillfish in front now for a little bit. Where you at, buddy? Get out of my way. I guess I don't have a repel on it. Why is this thing in the middle of the ocean, by the way? It's kind of weird. I gotta squirt another repel. Okay. Now at this point, I do still have the Acro Bike, which is okay for this next part. Or like the first go around of the Sky Pillar. But when you come back here in the future, if you want to actually catch Rayquaza, you have to come back with the other bicycle. Because you need the speed boost on the Mach Bike in order to get through the puzzle the second time. But again, I don't need it here the first time, so we're good. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. In my haste, I didn't notice that I left you behind. Thanks, Wallace. Bro left me like 20 minutes ago and just teleported over here, and I had to go around the long way. I've opened the locked door of the sky pillar. Dude, let's be on our way. It's an earthquake. Oh no! There's not a moment to waste. We've got to hurry. Then why are you walking, buddy? You gotta hold the B button and run, man. The situation is getting worse. This isn't good. The weather distortion is spreading, even here. Dude, Rayquaza should be farther up from here. I'm worried about Sootopolis. I've got to go back. Everything is in your hands now. Don't fail us. What's up, board? Morning. Not much. Because you saw when we beat Tate and Liza last time. I've just been running around kicking Team Aqua's ass today. And now we're here at the Sky Pillar. So a few minutes ago we were just in Sootopolis City. And Groudon and Kyogre were just kind of banging it out. They're going at it. And we need to go on a side quest here to find Rayquaza and tell him, hey bro, we need your help. You got to come with me back to Sootopolis. So that's what we're doing. This is not the point of the game, obviously, where I can catch Rayquaza yet. But it's not a water type, so I wouldn't catch it anyway. But you're here just in time to witness one of the greatest cutscenes in not only Pokemon history, but in video gaming history. Where Rayquaza is about to come down out of the sky and yell at Groudon and Kyogre. Tell them to stop. Nah. I mean, in my opinion, Kyogre is the strongest legendary and my favorite legendary of all time. And it is a water type, but if I used a legendary, you know, obviously this game would be way too easy. So I'm gonna roll the whole rest of the game with these guys up here. Alright. One or two more doors to get through here. Oh, that was the last one. Hey yo, Rayquaza. I need to ask a favor, my brother. Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad idea, but... Okay. He wasn't happy that I just disturbed his sleep. Anyway, I think we can fly from up here. Let's do that. And right back to Sootopolis. Yeah. He took one look at me and said, you mother... You know, why did you just wake me up? Alright, this is about to be epic. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts. It's about to be a bumpy ride. Fire music. Yeah, bored. I was talking to them about that before. Like the first time I came to Sootopolis. That's what I was explaining. It's like, dude, imagine this matchup in real life. Because obviously Groudon being weak to the water moves, like that's not a good matchup for Groudon. And just another reason why Kyogre is better. It's not even close, you know. Alright. Now we finally get the regular music back at Sootopolis. Not bad. Alright, Dumb and Dumber have finally moved out of the way of the gym, which is good. Let's see what these losers have to say for themselves. Oh yeah, by the way, board, I think you remember when we fought Maxie last time, he has a Charizard. But Archie has... I thought Archie would have a Blastoise, but he actually has a Feraligatr. It's kind of fire. Alright, what do you chumps got to say for yourself, man? So the super ancient Pokemon weren't only Groudon and Kyogre. After all our fruitless scheming and frantic efforts, that one Pokemon's simple action puts everything right again, as if nothing had happened. Fwahaha! You're an idiot, Maxie. Kyogre and Groudon both flew off to who knows where. Kyogre and Groudon both flew off? Well, neither one of them can fly, Chief. These guys are just absolute potatoes, man. What do you mean they flew off? Kyogre swam off. Groudon, I don't even know how bro gets around, but he ain't flying, I'll tell you that much. The weather in Hoenn has returned to its normal state. Haha. Maybe we were trying to do what was something small, even meaningless to Pokemon. Get the f out of here, man. Both of these idiots. Send them packing. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, what do you gotta say for yourself? It looks like both Maxie and Archie have gone away somewhere. You don't say. Perhaps they've gone to Mount Pyre to return those orbs. I highly doubt it. Dude, my eyes didn't deceive me. Thanks to your help, Sootopolis, no, all of Hoenn was saved. At your services. On behalf of the people, I thank you. This is a gift from me. Please accept it. Not bad. We finally are going to have a water attack for Sharpedo. The whole time, bro has not had a single water attack. He doesn't learn any. That hidden machine contains Waterfall. If you have the Rain Badge, a Pokemon that has learned that HM can force its way up waterfalls. And where does one get the Rain Badge? You don't know, do you? I have no idea, Wallace. Please explain. That's right, you have to beat the Sootopolis gym leader. When you're all set to go, step through that door. I had no idea. Alright. We need to put Waterfall on, where is this? On Sharpedo. Nope, that's Rock Smash, wrong one. Yeah, seriously. They left everything up to a 10-year-old child, aka me, in the game. That's crazy behavior. Alright. Sharpedo. I guess we get rid of Slash at this point. Obviously, Rock Smash is pointless at 20 base power, but you have to have Rock Smash to, like, get through the Elite Four and stuff. I mean, not the Elite Four, but Victory Road. So we gotta keep Rock Smash for now. Get rid of Slash. I just realized I made a mistake, too. Yes, the Slowbro emote. Okay, I just added that. I wasn't sure how that would look in chat, but that looks kind of fire. I added a few, like, sprites like that. Some of my favorite Pokemon. I just realized that you don't need Flash, but to get through Victory Road, it's a lot easier to have Flash. And the only Pokemon that can learn it, I think, is Starmie. This is going to be a problem because... Well, I'm not going to teach it right now, but I have to get rid of one of these 4 attacks on Starmie. Which, obviously, I need all 4 of them for the Elite Four. So that means I'm going to have to rebuy something. Like, I just found Ice Beam on the abandoned ship, and I put it on Starmie. I was supposed to save that copy of Ice Beam until after I got through Victory Road. And then Ice Beam would have replaced Flash, but I kind of messed up. Doesn't matter, though, because Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Psychic, they all cost like $4,000. I mean, 4,000 coins. AKA $80,000, and I should get enough money by then. If I don't have it already. I only got 47k. Bored, you're right. There's a copy of Psychic in Victory Road. Good call. Although it would suck to walk through Victory Road and like not have Psychic to fight all the trainers, but I mean it's kind of whatever. The rest of the moves are good enough. That's true, but also good point. But I should also have $80,000 to rebuy something. So maybe I just get rid of Ice Beam. I'm a scrub though. Yeah, it won't be hard to get back to 80k. There's still a lot of trainers left to go. Do I need to heal? Yes. And let's see, it's been going for like hour 20. What's the play here? I think I might cut it off at this point. Unfortunately. I kind of want to keep playing, but it's already like almost 7 a.m. Darn it. I gotta get ready for work and all that stuff. Seriously. I'm gonna find a way to get back to 80,000 bucks to buy that TM. Alright, well maybe this is a good spot to save then. Let me do that and think about it. Now what is today? Today's Wednesday. I'm gonna... Board, actually, I don't know if you heard me say this, but I'm gonna finish this game on Friday this week. And I'm gonna do what you said about beating Wallace after the Elite Four. Normally, like, I would consider... Not Wallace. This guy right here, of course, is the champion of the Elite Four, so we have to beat him. But after that, you can go fight this guy, Steven Stone, in Meteor Falls. Now, of course, everyone in the Elite Four has like level range of 50 to 55, or maybe even closer to 60. This fool over here has a full team of Pokemon like at level 75, like between 74 and 78, something like that. So obviously his fight you're not supposed to do right after the Elite Four. You're supposed to grow another 10, 15 levels for your team. However, hashtag built different, okay? We don't need to train. We're just going to go right from the Elite Four after we beat this clown. We're going to pull up to Meteor Falls on Friday. Like, that'll all happen on Friday. Elite Four and the Steven fight. And once we beat Steven in Meteor Falls, there is a couple bonus things I can do, which I do want to check out, because this game added key items. Because you're able to catch all 386 Pokemon from the first 3 generations. So if we go into the key items here, we have a couple items that you wouldn't normally have on a playthrough. That, of course, being the Old Sea Map and the Mystic Ticket. Okay? Now, these, of course, are tied to legendaries. There's more of these kind of items as well. But we have to take the ferry boat and then use these tickets to get places. Yeah, I mean, I might try to go catch them and whatnot, but maybe I'll do that before the Steven fight, and then, like, Steven will be the last thing. We beat Steven, save the game, and that's the end of the playthrough. Or we could do them in reverse order, but like fight Steven and then go fight the legendaries to cap it off. Either way, like, that's all going down on Friday. Actually, potentially legendaries tomorrow, right? Because what's going to happen tomorrow is we start off doing the gym, because we're right next to the gym. And then I got to get all the way through Victory Road tomorrow as well. So those are the 2 things that have to happen. And then at the end of tomorrow's episode, we save, like, right at the doorstep of the Elite Four. And then fight. We do all those battles on Friday. Elite Four, Steven. But we gotta see how things play out tomorrow. If I can get through Victory Road quickly, then we'll do the legendary thing tomorrow. If not, we'll just do it on Friday. But, yeah, I don't think it will either. This gym fight, of course, is gonna take 10 minutes. Because I'm way stronger than Juan. Yeah, Juan has an all-water team. So does Wallace. But you talk about the strongest water-type trainer in Hoenn. That's me, dog. Not even close. But, yeah, no. I don't need to save in between E4. We're going to destroy every one of them, too. Easy money, baby. You already know. But that's kind of the game plan for the next 2 days. And for the YouTube side of things, for the rest of the playlist, for people watching this in the future. So 2 episodes left. Tomorrow we get the 8th gym badge. We go through Victory Road. And Friday, we become the champion and enter the Hall of Fame. You already know, baby. But for now, for the YouTube side of things, this is going to be the end of part 12 in the playlist. So for anybody watching this in the future, thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Alright? Peace.